and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to another installment of Loft Talks. It's your boys, your cousins, your nephews, your favorite guys.
All that.
Everybody, man, thank you so much for being here. If you've made it this far, you like us, you like the content, the material that we're giving you, so thank you so much for supporting us. Make sure you continue to share and subscribe and tell other people about it. I know you recognize four of the gentlemen on the couch today, but as one, we got our brother, our friend, Marv in the building. What up, Marv?
Hey man, just blessed to be here.
Hey, we bless the Lord for having you here, man.
For sure.
Like we start off every episode, shout out to Mob Hookah, shout out to Johnny Fly.
So the Taurus is going good. Your voice.
Oh yeah,
Sound a little raspy.
It's been a long. If y'all keeping up with things, you know a lot is going on in my life right now.
The singing is doing good.
So
we're gonna pause. We're gonna give it up to you. Let's give it up to you.
Yeah.
So we're extremely, and I started this episode a little bit, but we're extremely proud of you. We talk about it all the time. We genuinely love you, support you, and the sky's the limit for you, bro. As Michael Jordan said, the ceiling is the roof.
Ceiling is the roof.
So
I was with that. Yeah. We can do it early, Jim.
We can change that.
We'll
do that early.
Like
your phone stop. Your phone ain't stopped ringing.
It's unbelievable right now. But that's not why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're here because of Loft Talks, and we have a very special episode, very special guest. But we're going to get right into it. We were talking a little bit off camera about the topic that we're going to have today. But Marv, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are, where you from, all the good stuff, just so they can see why should they listen to you. You look good, brother.
Wow, man, that's put me on the spot.
I mean, just real quick. You don't got to be professional. Just tell them who you are. Just tell the people who you are.
I'm Marv, originally from DC, live in Indian Land right now. These guys right here, my boys. Met these two gentlemen in college. You was that too, right?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, so through these guys, I met these two guys, man.
Yeah.
We just been rocking though, man. I'm grateful to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here, brother. It's a pleasure to have you here. So I think the first topic we're talking about, there was this post circulating on social media, and the title was "Men Are Sharing the Things They Wish Women Knew About Them." Pretty popular post, has been on Spiritual World, it's been circulated. Some of you have seen it, but it's kind of like imagine a wall in a hallway, and you could just write anonymously in a girl's dorm room. I wish you knew this. So that's kind of what the men were saying on this one. So we're gonna read a few of them that stood out and just shoot, you know what I'm saying, spitball back and forth. The first one says, "Women, just because I'm not talking does not mean I'm not enjoying my time with you." What you think about that? Who's got a little?
Who want to set it
Who got a little sauce to put a little on that? Do we agree with that?
It said say that one more time.
Just because I'm not talking, it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying my time with you.
Facts. That's big facts.
Because I imagine some women think because we're not engaging and talking, oh, he must not be enjoying himself. But that's a misconception. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, it don't always got to be an amusement park. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't just Six Flags every 5 minutes. Like, but just because I'm not expressing how I feel or the time that we're having, I'm not enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. You know what I mean? Like, but I think they probably want that reciprocated somehow. I don't know if it could be I give you the most on Monday, and now Tuesday I'm just kicking it, just chilling. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Oh, what if he doesn't like me? Like, was it fun? Am I fun? Am I good? Am I the best for him? Like, I don't know, but sometimes that's not the case. Like,
you imagine that's what's going on in there.
Yeah. And do you think that could be on our end too?
If the girl ain't talking, that we
because you think about this, right, from our perspective. What's one thing that we all probably got in common that we all enjoy watching?
Sports.
Exactly. Every woman is not gonna like sports,
right.
But they do it because they just genuinely want to be around us, right? And when I hear you read that, to me, my conception of that is they might invite me to go to a winery, something I may never be interested in, but you're introducing something new to me, right? That eventually I might fall in love with.
Yeah.
So just because I'm not talking about it or like just in deep conversations at that moment doesn't mean that I really don't enjoy it.
It's just like men when women go to the spa or to get their nails done, and you see all the guys in the corner chilling, sitting down, you know, watching or just watching TV or just reading magazines or something. They may not be indulging in the experience for the woman, but he's there to support her because that's something that she likes to do. Doesn't mean he's not having fun. I'm here.
I'll say this and then we can move on to the next one.
I did have a comment to make on that. But...
Oh no, go do your thing, man. Go ahead. I don't
Rapid fire.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty open forum, brother.
But I think one, like, on the flip side, like, women are in their head a lot, right? And a wise man once told me that, like, women only ask questions that they want you to ask them anyway, right?
Okay.
So when a woman is asking you how are you or how's your day, she just wants you to ask her that.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, she cares really, but the reason she's asking is because she wants you to.
It's the alley-oop.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I guess
in
that comment, I would say that, like, they're looking for us to be engaging so we can, because they want to be engaged, so they're looking for that same, like, reciprocal, right?
Yeah.
But to your point, or to the point of the post, is that, like, just as men, like, I think, for me, I can speak for myself, that we go through a lot, right? Sometimes we don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just want to exist in the moment. Sometimes we just want to be there, and that doesn't mean I don't want to be here. It doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying myself. It's just that, like, I just got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I think that women take that the wrong way sometimes. That's my thought.
Sometimes we just chilling, bro.
Well, I think about it this way, not to put it in a general term, but just from a youth, like, women are more expressive than men. Like, you think about what's a good time for a girl is going over to a tea party with their friends and talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Our good time, we outside, getting roughed up. We had time to talk about our feelings. We having a good time doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? I think we just because we're not as expressive as females. Nick, Darren, did you have anything on that?
I agree with everything. It's just more or less, like, a lot of times, like, we're not as expressive as women, and sometimes we really are just in the moment. Like, I know, not to fault anybody who loves social media, but when a lot of times when you're out in a moment with a girl, probably, you know, she's out there, she's snapping this or she's Instagramming this, that, and the third. Sometimes we could really be enjoying that and enjoying her having fun. Yeah. But I'm kind of just there sitting there. I'm enjoying the moment. I don't necessarily. Not necessarily just showing my emotions on my face. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm just chilling. This is how I show it.
That's a good one. One that I liked on this one, it says, we actually really want to be complimented too. A 60-year-old woman complimented me 5 years ago, and it still makes me feel good, which just shows how little we get compliments. Do y'all believe that men get compliments?
Not really.
No, we get them.
I mean, we get them.
We get them, but
as often.
Not from the people we want, right? So women are always, I don't say seeking for comments, but they're always expecting comments, right? Mm-hmm. So as a woman, like women are the greatest thing to ever touch this earth, right? Mm-hmm. So it's natural for them to receive those comments. It's natural. They got people telling them they're beautiful all day long. Right? DMs going crazy. I mean, it's coming at them. They go to the grocery store. Somebody's trying to holler. Like, they're getting it all day long. Right. On the flip side, we don't get that type of attention. I think it's understood, or it's from their perspective, it's just like, that's just not how it goes. So it should, you guys should be used to it. It should be accepted. But it's like, nah, we want to hear that stuff too, right? Like, I put a nice fit on. I want to be like, hey,
tell me I look good.
Tell me I look straight. You know,
tell me I smell good. Tell me, all those things.
Here you go.
This guy.
You already know.
Before he throws the wrench in this whole situation, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I bought. My sister got me a cologne. A couple years ago, like, you know, going up, you know, you try Curve and Axe body spray, all of these things.
What about that?
You already almost something like that.
Never wore that. That
Curve was it.
But literally, like, when she bought that for me, I sprayed it on, and I got the most like, probably 5-6 women told me that day, like, what is that you got on? I want to get that for my husband. But to tell me I ain't bought another cologne since. Like I've sucked at that same cologne since.
What's that?
Just because they compliment me.
What's that?
It's called Mont Blanc Lace.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You ain't saying that.
That's one of my go-to.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure.
Drew, something on your spirit.
Nah, I mean,
It's something on your
we
spirit.
all want compliments, but I think you can feel when somebody wants to compliment you or they want to give you a compliment and then they not give you one, basically. I read signs. You could read the signs. I could read the room. I've always been the type where it's like, yeah, compliments are cool, but I don't really like compliments like that. Like, I would rather you tell me something that I'm not doing or something that is off about me so I can fix it.
Okay.
Like when you wake up and you just that nigga, like sometimes you really don't. Like, compliments is cool, but when you just got that energy, like, man, I know I'm the shit. Like, you don't gotta tell me.
This guy.
Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I think it's more so. I think it's more so the comments that's coming from.
Yeah, but compliments is cool. Like, I'm not going out looking for the compliment.
When it's coming
like,
from like the person you want to be with, the person you with, your significant other, it's different. Right?
That's cool.
I think in a relationship, I think women
Shout out
don't
to my
compliment
wife.
us as much. You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to my wife.
I'm not gonna look at you differently if you don't give me a
all the
compliment.
time.
That's all I'm
Shout out
saying.
to Ryan.
Yeah, shout out to my wife.
I get complimented too. So
There you go.
I'm thankful.
Shout out.
All right, next one. It says, it's hard to get over you after a breakup. We don't really have emotional support systems in place to rely on, and a lot of men have small social circles. So losing someone means a lot to us.
Big facts.
Ooh.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go ahead,
It's
Mark.
deep. That's deep, man. And Rudy want me to talk because this is.
It's up
Right down the
This is
street.
just
Right down the
happening.
street. Let's go down the street.
right there, only a one way. You can't come out
One way.
one way.
Jesus. Yeah. That's the realest thing that's been said so far. I think another misconception is that we don't have feelings. I used to have to tell Max all the time, like, you know, I got feelings too. You're not the only person in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like I hurt just like you hurt. You know what I'm saying? That pain runs just as deep on my end as it does on yours.
Yeah.
But I just think us being men and being able to suppress our feelings and being able to just take on so much that the world throw at us that they forget that we're human too and we got feelings too. But 100%, man, like getting over somebody or anybody, losing somebody, man,
Going through a breakup is tough.
that's rough.
Especially
man.
when you go through the breakup and now you're back on the scene, on the dating scene, trying to bounce back. Yeah. The hardest part too, and I think where we lose at, is when the woman is back on the dating scene too. Mm-hmm. Obviously y'all broke up, and then she knows that you're on the prowl too.
Sure.
So when she finds that out, oh, she wins, bro.
Yeah.
She wins now.
Yeah,
because now you're looking at it now, knowing that we're both single. Yeah. But when she finds out, oh, we doing this. Yeah. Oh, it's on now.
And
it's
we
tough.
talk about this all the time. Women are always in control, no matter
if they say it or not.
no matter what.
No matter if they believe it or not. They're
always in control.
Yeah.
It goes back to the episode that we were talking about, like the cheating thing. Mm-hmm. And then you asked Roz, you know, would she cheat up or down? That's how you know a woman's in control, because they always can cheat up, right?
Always.
But at the same time, if you trying to get over a girl, she's gonna go talk to somebody on a higher level than you ever expected. Yeah, it happens, huh?
The girl's gonna get better than me. That's hard, but I get it.
I mean, good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you. Yeah. The grass ain't always greener, right?
Man.
But man.
Yeah.
So is a general consensus that it's hard.
Consensus.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's hard going through.
It's tough, and I think to touch on the second part of that is having that circle. That's why I appreciate the brotherhood that we have. Yeah. It's because we know how to be vulnerable with one another, even though we weren't raised that way. Yeah. It's like you have to teach yourself to be vulnerable as men now that we're older, because women appreciate that. If you gonna walk around here being macho man, that's no good for them. They're suffering in the relationship if you can't tell them how you feel.
Correct that.
They're
real women appreciate that. There's some little girls out here that don't.
True. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Real women appreciate that.
I'm gonna be Drew on this subject. I do feel like we as men, we do we need time, and it's hard to get over, somebody that you've been in love with or that you've been in a relationship with. I don't think it takes really that long for us. And I'm gonna say the reason why I say that is because the way that I look at it is like, if I've been in love with you and for some reason we break up or you broke my heart or whatever the case may be, I'm okay with spending that time to be by myself. I'm okay with getting that time back to realize, all right, I'm a little hurt by that.
Knowing that it wasn't your fault on how the relationship was.
Right. Either knowing it wasn't my fault or just knowing that it's over. Like I'm fine.
Or
with it.
if we broken up to mutual agreements. If we both figured out like, all right, this isn't gonna work.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
That I'm okay with.
That's different, right? So I guess the context of the breakup.
It just depends on the breakup, I would say.
So my question to you though, have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
And when it was over, like how long did it take you? Like,
I can't actually say.
What age were you?
I was in my 20s, early 20s, I'll say.
I think all of that matters though.
Yeah, but I also think like once I realized that like it was over and we broke up and I was by myself, it was just like, all right, I was hurt by that.
Yeah.
I'll get over it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take this time to get over it versus going out there and talking to this person just because or talking to that person just because. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take time to be by myself. I'll get over this when I need to. Yeah. And having a circle to talk to or guys to talk to is like, it's okay to say, I was actually hurt by that, or I really loved her, this, that, and the third.
For sure.
Or otherwise, like I said, just sitting and realizing, all right, let me take some time to myself, and then I'll get back out there when I'm ready.
And I always say this to y'all. Anytime you go through a situation like that, to touch on what Darren just said, what did you learn from that relationship to make you better for the next person? Because honestly, it may hurt, but you were supposed to learn something to make you better for the next person that God has for you. That person may not have been the person that God wanted for you.
I was gonna say, who do you think learns the most from a breakup, like men or women?
Women.
Do you think women learn the most?
Of course, women, they're smarter than us. They're way more in tune than us with themselves. They just got it figured out, right? Like they mature faster than us, right? Yeah. So like most women are at the pace or at the space they want to be at, and we most of the time have to catch up and get to where they at, right? So I think because they're ahead of us and thinking everything. So I think it's easier for them to take their feelings. Once a woman is done. She's able to like, when her emotions is like detached, she's able to like compartmentalize and then work on her and heal. We don't realize that shit's over or we're done until it's like, you don't get the text back. They don't get the phone call. They don't pick up, but they be like, "Oh, this is really over."
So
that's when we start. But see, that's why I
start to heal.
I disagree with what you're saying about women learning. Yeah. I think we learn from that,
and
right?
that's why
because they
are
always.
We got to learn about touching the stove.
Yeah, but
they learn. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be like, damn.
Like, they mature faster than us. And they already know, right? But us, we're still learning. We're learning on the fly. Yeah. Like, you might not know what you went through in that relationship until after it's over. And then, again, goes back to what I just said. Yeah. You have to learn for the next person. It may not be her, that the person that you're supposed to be with.
I'm just saying that the women get it. They get it quicker. They move on quicker. They're
I agree with that.
Quicker
than
men. Like, like, therapy, like, a part of like you said, being by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like that's foreign to us. Like in the past, I break up with somebody, it's like, all right, who next?
Yeah.
Right? How many? Like I got 7 more to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. So it's like we never spend that time to like actually heal or actually like reflecting what I did wrong or how this make me better. It's move on. Women are more accustomed to those type of actions after a breakup.
How would y'all feel if right after the breakup, she finds the love of her life? It's marriage time. It's go time. So right after y'all.
So we can't.
How would you feel?
It's certain things you can't hurt. You can't.
It hurts, right? And meanwhile, we still trying to figure it out. Like you said, we learning. As soon as the breakup, as soon as she breaks up with you, husband, ring. You hurt, right?
Right. Because but we can't. There's some things you can't mess with, and one of those things like divine things, like somebody that has to be divine in my book. You know what I'm saying? Unless you've been like. You've been talking to buddy on the side.
Yeah, like, what does that say about us? Right. As soon as she finds love right after us, like
that's what I'm saying. Some of that stuff is like,
is it that, or is she learning that I do not want a guy like you, and I'm gonna find that,
or maybe you just wasn't the right one for
exactly.
That's also an option.
Yeah, or it's multiple options.
So just like Rudy said earlier, like as we can be stepping stones for women too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So God could use us in a way that, like, all right, let me put her with my mans, and she go through this. So when she's done, she's learned her lesson, and now she can move on and be the person I need her to be with the person I need her to be. So we gotta stop looking at ourselves like we the shit all the time. Like, oh, she can never. I said that earlier, but I was jokingly, kinda. But like, you know, so like, but we gotta also look at ourselves like, all right, this hurt, but maybe I love her enough to realize that I was just, you know, a part of the process to make her better and make her get to that guy. Will it hurt? Damn,
It's gonna
right.
hurt. Yeah.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt so bad. It's gonna hurt so bad because I can only speak of my situation, but let's say like if you really want to be with somebody, right? And then they get better after you, and then like you said, instantly you like, dang, why couldn't you do that for me? Or why couldn't I? You know what I'm saying? So those thoughts get in your head, and you get in your own feelings. So yeah, that shit can hurt.
Why do we think that the other guy, can't do what we do? Why? Like, I mean, that nigga ain't doing what I'm doing.
Pride.
He ain't me.
Yeah,
Why do we always think like
ego,
Pride
pride.
is the devil.
Cause he ain't me, man.
No, he's doing everything that we did and everything that we not doing.
He got a cheat code though. So that listen, that's the other thing. He got a cheat code, right? So when think about a new chick you talk to, right?
Yeah.
What's the first thing she got to talk about? Everything to do before you did wrong.
Did wrong.
You got a cheat code. So going into the first week of talking to her, you know exactly what not to do.
Yep.
But
You had to let go.
you also got to process that and understand that you can't like put up this facade up front and be like, oh, I'm gonna do everything that the other guy didn't do.
Yeah,
right?
knowing that ain't you.
You gotta keep
3
that up.
months down the road, are you still that same guy?
You gotta keep
But
that up.
that's on her.
Are you still that
That's
same
her
guy?
problem. That's her problem.
She should have stayed.
You know what I'm saying? She should have stayed. You should have left. You should have left. That's it.
All right, we're moving on, gentlemen. Anybody got any more else on their spirit?
What if the breakup? Listen, what if the breakup happens and she moves to the opposite sex? I mean, the same sex.
I feel better about that.
If she breaks up with you and she gets with a
And
woman.
my girl, we break up and my girl start dating girls, I feel better about that.
Wow.
Love is love.
No,
and
nothing
next
other
to
dude,
next.
no
Love
other
is
dude is
love.
slapping
He ain't
the
doing
cheeks.
what you doing.
No other dude is slapping the cheeks. I'm cool with that.
Here on Loft Talk, you know we love.
What's next, man? What's
No other
next,
dude is
man?
slapping them cheeks. I'm cool with that. Like,
This next one says,
me
I
feel
really
better.
like to hang out with my friends because I love them, not because I don't want to spend time with you.
I'm gonna touch on this one first.
That's a good one.
Because in a past, one of my past relationship, right?
Yeah.
Before the woman that I love right now, right? My past relationship, she didn't want me to hang out with my boys at all. Like she called it as it being childish. But at the same time, as everybody, you know, watching Loft Talk see, the bond that we have, the things that we talk about, this is exactly where you would want one of your, you know, your man, so to speak, to be. Right? Because we're very vulnerable. We talk about faith. We talk about investments. We talk about everything that black men don't talk about, right? But for me, I was just like, well, why? I didn't understand.
She thinks his bitches around, titties and pussy all over the place. Oh my god, I can't handle it. Oh my god, like that's what they think, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Go ahead, Rudy. You
No, go ahead. You got it.
No, that's it. That's what they. That's what they think. That's what they think.
I mean, Drew makes a valid point,
No, he
but
does.
I think
Bro,
it's,
they think when we hang with the boys, it's
That's what it is.
honest.
But it's not.
You know what I mean?
it's really
Magic
not.
City,
It's really
crazy.
not that.
It's
And
not-
I think when you're in a relationship, I think you should be able to realize that before we were in a relationship, you had friends.
Yep.
I don't expect you to lose those friends. I don't expect you to not hang out with those friends anymore. I want you to continue to have that. And a lot of times, man, like I can't, like I should be able to talk to my significant other about, you know, whatever.
Stay right
But
there.
like I should be able to talk to my significant other about whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just want to talk to the boys. Sometimes I just want to
Oh,
chill out.
absolutely.
And a lot of times, man, when we hang out, it ain't about, you know, us talking about this or talking about that. It's like I'm coming to your house. We gonna chill. We gonna watch the game.
Same thing I was doing.
We don't talk
Same
about
thing I was
nothing.
doing
Same thing I was doing at home. But I'm with
Same
my boys.
experience.
Yeah.
Like, just understand it's just that.
Different location.
Yeah, and shout out to the show Black Love, right? And they kind of touched on a little bit of this. I heard one of the couples, the man said, the reason why they got into an argument and he walked out of the house, and the reason why he did is because he couldn't voice how he felt at that time because he was frustrated. And sometimes we need to just get away to be with our boys, just to explain like this is my frustration, right? I can say whatever I need to say to my boys.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm not disrespecting you, right? Mm-hmm. Because if I say something out of anger, it may be something that I'm gonna regret later on. Mm-hmm. So if we be able to sit around our boys and we can be like, man, this is what happened in this situation, and then y'all gonna tell me. Because the one thing that we have always said is we hold each other accountable, right? So y'all tell me like, yo, you were wrong, and you gotta fix that, right? It's no bashing of
You're not a friend if you don't tell me.
Right. Like, and I don't want you in my circle if you can't hold me accountable. Yeah. What would you want to say?
Oh, the friend thing.
Oh yeah. Park.
You want to park that?
No. Would you ask him to put it in park?
Yeah. Y'all want to say we got 4 minutes left? Y'all want to?
Nah. But
all right. So
how long is yours? You got to disagree.
So the friend thing. How do you feel about, like you said, I known these boys or women friends, if we have women friends, but that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If they met a male friend after you, how do you feel about like your girl meeting a new male friend after you?
Without me? Like he's just her friend?
No. Like she met him after you.
Like we together.
I always say that
like we're together.
Just the opposite sex.
Gets a new friend.
Yeah. That's
and
a man.
He's not my friend as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure
he's not her friend either.
Yeah, no. I'm cool on that.
So
you cool?
You cool on it?
No. As in that shit's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
I'm the same way.
The opposite sex friend, I feel like I'll respect it if you met him before. Don't be out here giving your number at the office party. Like I don't know him.
Absolutely not. Sure. Now, unless he has a wife and we all sitting in the room and we talking.
Yeah, we're all friends.
Yeah, and we're all friends. Cool.
But you don't need to have her number anyway.
Yeah, not the new friend.
Absolutely not. No.
Next one. It's okay to make the first move. Guys can be shy too. Come talk to me instead of staring at me.
Oh man, listen, this might gotta push this to the next one though.
Yeah.
Facts.
How much time we got?
3.
I'm gonna just say. I'll just say this real quick. Like, don't assume that we know what you're thinking. Because we don't.
Yep.
Because we don't know. They don't know what we're thinking either. It's the same.
We don't know what we're thinking.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same thing, man. Yeah. But then they'll say, "Oh, a man is supposed to approach a girl like we're not customized."
We get it, but
like that's what I'm saying.
Not all the time. Because the thing is, what if you are a woman and you're traveling out of state or whatever the case may be, you got a job that you travel and you see a guy that you're attracted to that you probably never see again.
Man.
You never see again. What do you do in that situation?
Yeah. What if he don't see you back?
Exactly. What do you do?
If you like something, go get it.
Exactly.
Man. I don't care on what
any guy that says, "Oh, no, don't shoot your shot at me," is lame.
Yeah,
it's very lame.
I love when women shoot their shot.
I might block you, but you can shoot your shot.
Yeah, no, shoot your shot.
Now my ex-girlfriend still in my DMs.
Okay.
Alright, so it's successful.
You like what you like, man. If you like something, go get it. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Most of you know how I got to where I.
Oh yeah.
Steph Curry from the.
You was Steph Curry from half court.
I'm a living witness, ladies. Shoot your shot.
Cheers.
Well,
we've done that.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. I'm not even sure which number episode this is.
A lot.
But thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for sharing and subscribing and telling people. We're going to keep getting better, keep having topics, more special guests. It's just going to be more content, more stuff coming to you. So as we do on...
We're going to part 2 this,
and we're going to part 2.
Oh, this will be part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. So as we do at the end of every episode, that's lemonade. We cheers. Until next time, Loft Talk.